Nick, he brought up safety, right? Like how important is that to you guys? Because I noticed some of y'all have helmets and those.
Harnesses and everything. We have a standard set. Driftcorpus.com. You can find the rules and regulation on our stuff, and man, we're strict about that. I got 3 guys on everybody's tail, like on the day, just hey, boom, boom, boom. And shout out to my staff for helping me do everything, because I rely on them to make sure everything's right, to make sure people have their helmets on, to make sure people have their chin strap, fire extinguisher, everything. I tell people, that I mention it every driver meeting, and I hate it because these guys have a bet on me on what I say because I'm very consistent on what I have to say, but it's a point that I have to prove.
You have to be
chin straps.
Chin straps. I tell everybody, dude, there's nothing more that I hate is watching a video and seeing the dude's chin strap just flop around everywhere and do stuff, because God forbid something happen. And what's going to happen? Like it's the same, man. And we're in a contact sport. You're in, dude, the dudes hit a light pole out there. You hit a curve. You can hit stuff. And what's going to happen? You're going to get whiplash. People have roll cages, the steering wheel, and everything out. Yeah. So roll cages aren't so much mandatory in, what we are, other than for like a convertible, just because of the fact that if they flip over, and that's just straight glass. So we make sure that all the convertibles are have the roll cage and everything like that. But a lot of the the fastest, other than like some of my friends that come with some higher builds and stuff like that, we try to go a lot faster, but the average guy that's out there, you're staying in second gear.
I was wondering, which gear do you stay in mostly when you're drifting?
So like you can do, some people have third, stay in third, but that's, like I said, the higher horsepower cars, unless they have their car geared out. But man, average out there, we're like doing 40 miles an hour, 45.
So you won't even.
And you really don't have to worry about that. And plus, a lot of the cars nowadays, they come with the solid steel door bar in there. So that's one thing, is that we make sure that a lot of the cars that, and that's a drift spec without a lot of event hosts, is we all know which cars have what and what will allow to pass through and everything out. So we make sure that,
to explain better, because I don't know if he. So like intrusion bars. So like if you're drifting in tandem, you're side by side with another guy.
Okay.
If something goes wrong, you could end up in his door. You know what I mean? And if you don't have that bar,
nice.
Like
it'll keep it straight instead of like
I got you. It's gonna take your that passenger impact, or whatever. So
like the Z's and all that.
You gotta have that bar, some type of protection to keep the other car from crunching into your passenger.
And you'll see it. Like if you see somebody get hit, you see that bar pop up, and you're like, oh damn, they were going fast. Like they were not. And it happens. Like people spin out in the front, and somebody hits them. And some
like
people get mad. Some people get mad. Some people know, but it's just like
it's part of the game.
Like everybody,
It's interesting because you mentioned that second car, and it's not like you're not racing the car in front of you. You're trying. Or are you? Or
no, that's where Justin said it's about it's like skateboarding or BMXing. It's about that style. That it's. I don't see drifting as like a competitive sport. It can be. You can be judged on points and style or whatever, or how angle and speed. But for me, it's just like the jam session with the boys. You're just going out there having fun. Driving with your buddies, getting sideways, and it's a lot of fun.
And there's a lot of different styles. There's a lot of different events with a lot of different. There's some guys that are doing like it's a car show on wheels, and these guys come with
there's some good looking cars
wheels. These guys, their wheels cost more than my car. But basically, in a competition, the straight up thing is follow the leader. Like that's the that's exactly.
Can you do what? It's like up in the game.
So basically, you're matching that car following. Yes.
Can you do that
in the competitive mode? But when you're jamming, it's like you're trying to, you're competing with your friend. You're competing with yourself as well.
Nice.
So
that's awesome, man. Rudy Martinez, appreciate you. Rusty Moore, what's going on? It's people in cars dancing, talking about who's going.
So Rusty's one of the guys that comes out to the events, man. And
Rusty's better.
Rusty is super cool. And I'm going to be straight up. You'd look at Rusty and you wouldn't think Rusty looks like he's going fishing in the afternoon. late 40s, mid 40s. Rusty, I'm sorry, I don't know how old you are, but he looks like he's got to go fishing. He comes out in his sweatshirt and he's ready to jam. And this dude puts on a deal. He's in a 4-door car with a supercharger. Yeah, it looks good.
So
and
good.
this dude can jam. And you're like, all right,
I don't know if you saw this at ATB. Rusty would go out and it was just like smoke show, and then Avery would go out and he'd be like smoking hard. And then Rusty got out again and he's like, oh, he's really putting on.
Yeah,
like,
they have a competition between each other. Yeah, and it's crazy the amounts, and that's what, like, all my best friends, I know everybody drifting. That's where I've met all my family, and you would never think, like, oh man, this dude can drive, and it's like, oh, this guy can drive, like, oh snap, like you got some guys that jam straight up, and you can't believe it.
So who was somebody down? Go up, Maya, real quick. I think it was John Valaderas or something. He was mentioning something about, where's it at? Right here. Joey Valderas. He said, can't wait for the December. I guess the thing you're doing.
Oh yeah, December 21st. Yeah, December 21st. We got an open bash style event, Driftmas Bash. There's no competition, no nothing. Just come out and jam and enjoy the year and celebrate. You know how long we've been doing this and the year, because it's been a crazy up and down year for us car wise. Everybody's been breaking. Everybody's been doing new mods. Everybody's been getting better. And
plug the toy drive.
Oh yeah, the toy drive.
The toy drive.
Oh,
so yeah. So these guys here, they've been hosting it for years now, huh?
Toy drive. It's our 4th or 5th year doing it for
in general,
Children's Hospital. We get together with the community. Everyone donate a toy for a boy or girl.
Yeah.
And then after the event, we'll go drop it off to the Driscoll Children's Hospital.
Where do we donate?
It's going to be at the event.
Okay.
We'll have a booth out there. And just
are y'all doing a raffle this year too?
I don't know. I'm gonna try to get some stickers out so we can at least hand out some stickers.
Yeah, so last year they did a raffle and like some of the guys got some swag and some other cool stuff and